if anybody signed up, which is no. We have. Yes. That's a good thing. When nothing, no controversial.
Before you got here, we used to be here all the time.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Is it?
Mine is, no, your watch is not off.
It is. We have 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. So,
Yep.
here, you can start with
That says 6:01. Will you read the statement of purpose once I get started? Okay. Thanks, everybody, and hello down there. I don't think we officially met.
Hi, I'm Diana Sutherland.
Hello, Diane. Scott Brewer.
Scott, nice to meet you.
You as well. I call to order the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Kurt Raymond, will you please read the statement of purpose?
May our decisions today be made with wisdom, careful deliberation, and in the best interest of the city of Diamond Head. May we display patience and kindness in our dealings with each other and all who are in attendance. And may any decisions made today promote the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of Diamond Head and the enhancement of the city as a whole.
Thank you. Mr. Peters, will you please say the Pledge of Allegiance? All rise.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
We're a little short-handed today.
I understand that for the roll call.
But we do have a quorum, and before he takes a roll call, we do have a quorum, and so it will be 4 votes will be necessary to make any recommendations to the council tonight.
It's understood. Thank you.
All right. Commissioner Parrish. Here, Commissioner Sutherland. Commissioner Sutherland.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Oh, no wonder I didn't have a mic on. Sorry about that. No wonder you couldn't hear me. Commissioner Lawson is not here. All right. Commissioner Bennett's not here. Commissioner Raymond.
Here.
Commissioner Peters.
Here.
And Chairman Brewer.
Here.
All right, that is 4. We have a quorum.
Excellent. We'd like to confirm, are there any adjustments to tonight's agenda?
Not from staff.
Perfect. Any adjustments from anybody on the commission? Fantastic.
Motion to confirm.
Need a motion to confirm there are no adjustments to the agenda.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Raymond, second by Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you.
Approval of the minutes from August 26, 2025. Need a motion to approve.
A motion to approve.
Mr. Peters motions to approve. Can I get a second?
A second.
Commissioner Raymond seconds. Staff, is there anything for the architectural review this evening?
So just remember to call for the vote. You're doing fine. Just call for that vote after you get the motion in second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor of approving the minutes from August 22nd, 2025, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
None.
4-0.
Got it.
It was approved.
Unanimous.
Yes. Staff, are there any architectural review items tonight?
No, there are not.
Perfect. Then we will move into new business. Item 3, a public hearing on proposed text amendment Article 4, Use and Use Conditions 4.3.7 Residential Accessory Building. The proposed text amendment is to remove the 10-foot setback from the primary residence requirement. The case file number is 202-500-573.
Open.
I am opening this now for public comment, public hearing, item number 3. We have nobody signed in for public comment. I am closing now the public hearing for item number 3. Commissioners, do we have any comment regarding new business item number 3? Any questions, any comments?
Is this similar to last month, we had a mobile home where the applicant was requesting an encroachment on the setback for his accessory building, the 10-foot?
No, that's not the reason for this. This, okay, but yes.
That was the same,
that is correct, and I'm going to comment about that later.
so the ask is to remove that setback altogether,
Yeah, let me set the stage
even
for it.
for the mobile homes.
Yes, for all residential districts. Okay. The reason for this, it was a fire code requirement, that was the fire code ordinances, that says it must be 10 feet. Subsequent to that, they've changed the fire code that says, no, we don't need a fire-treated wall there anymore, so we don't care how close they are. So they've removed, the fire code removed that restriction, and we're just falling in line with that. Okay?
So the rear and side property line setbacks would still apply.
Right, that would be
Absolutely.
10 foot on the rear and 5 foot on the sides. And then we're removing the 10 foot from the house, so they can, so it removed that fire code restriction, so there's no longer a need to enforce that. It really doesn't do anything with density or closer to affect anybody. The only person it would affect would be the property owner, and if they want one right up next to their house, then they can have that, okay? But since you are on the subject, I will mention that the case you referred to that we tabled, the applicant is working on downsizing that to, there was two things, the 30%, yes, the 30% and the 10-foot setback. So he's working with that to comply on both parts. He's making, he's going to make a smaller, and we're finalizing the details of that. When it is finalized and we have issued a permit, which does not require variance, we will come back to you and say, okay, he's withdrawn his deal. So it's not finalized yet, but we're working to that end. Okay?
Thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome.
A motion to approve?
Can I get a motion for approval of item 3? Mr. Peters, Commissioner Peters has given a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Raymond has seconded. All those in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passes with 4-0.
And just for the viewing public out there, we are a recommending body. The
That's
Planning Commission is a recommending body. The final approval will be given, or denial will be given for this text amendment will be given by the City Council on October the 2nd, I believe that is.
October the 2nd.
8th, pardon me, 8th. October 2nd, something else. October 8th. It's the first Tuesday.
7th.
7th?
Yeah,
Was it the 7th?
because 10th is a Friday.
Might have looked at last year's. Okay, very good.
That's when, God willing, my son will be graduating from Coast Guard.
Okay.
So,
October 7th.
all right, perfect. October 7th. Any of the recommendations that are put forth tonight via new business will then be presented to the City Council on October the 7th for their final ratification or denial. Item number 4, public hearing on a proposed text amendment to Article 9, Administrative 9.7 Conditional Use Procedure. The proposed text amendment is to consolidate the time frame for approval. The case file number is 202-500-574. I now open the public meeting regarding item number 4 of new business. Do I have anybody signed in?
No, we do not.
Do I have any additional public comment? We do not. We are closing the public hearing on item number 4 of new business. Now it is open for commission discussion. Any discussions or questions?
May I?
Would you like to set the table?
Please.
Mr. Rich? Thank you very much.
Okay. This is the conditional use procedure. When we revised the zoning code, we revised the conditional use procedure there and implemented in the matrix there that for certain things, there are conditions, and those conditions are identified there. So we have the framework for anything that needs a conditional use. We have the conditions that would be applied to it. So what we're asking to do, the way it's set up now, the conditional use comes to the planning commission and then goes to City Hall, to City Council, excuse me. What this will do, we will implement, the staff will implement the conditions that should be applied to these, so it doesn't have to come. We've already approved the conditions, so as long as they meet those conditions, they can do that. Now, the the fail-safe to that is that an aggrieved party can always appeal that to the planning commission and then to the city council, and then legally beyond that. So, what we're doing is we're saying, okay, not all conditional use goes to. Now, if we have something that's exceptional, it's not covered under the ordinance, then we will take and bring the conditional use to the planning commission and then on to the city council.
So the staff is taking on the responsibility of identifying and checking the boxes on conditional use rather than it coming to the planning and zoning committee on the front end. But if there's an grievance associated with that, then they can come to the planning and zoning for review and then potentially forward to the council.
That is exactly correct.
That's for everybody that's watching or listening. I wanted to put that in layman terms. Thank you.
That's what
Thank
you
you.
did. And remember too, we still have that other element of architectural review. So this is different than architectural review. This is these are conditions that the council, through your recommendation, have already put in place, and it's just a matter of checking boxes, and the administration can do that. Architectural review, while it starts at the administration level, still will come to you all.
Okay.
So applicants don't have to come to y'all twice. They come once. So that's it's kind of streamlining it, which was the intention of some of these changes at the beginning.
Okay.
And just for everybody's comfort level, I placed Article 9 administration, I placed that on you, in front of you there. And if you turn to page 161 on that, 9.77, it gives you the criteria that staff will use. So compliance with the zoning regulations, in considering abutting sites and if there are problems with that, height, scale, setbacks, et cetera. So it's the normal stuff that we do when we're going through the zoning. This is my part that I go through, and then Bo goes through the building plans and all. So that's just to give you an example of what we go through to give everyone a comfort level that.
Is this information readily available on our
Website?
city website?
Yes,
Sweet, okay.
yes, this is part of the zoning ordinance. Okay,
Perfect.
on the city website.
Thank you very much for the staff update. In regards to item number 4 of new business, can I get a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion.
Commissioner Raymond has motion to accept. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. All those in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. None opposed. This will move to council with a planning commission vote of 4-0. Item number 5, public hearing on a proposed text amendment to Article 4, uses and use conditions, Table 4.1, use matrix. The proposed text amendment is to add additional requirements for boat storage usage. At this time, we will open a public hearing regarding item number 5, new business. Public hearing is open. Do we have anybody signed up to speak?
No, we do not.
Do we have any further comment from the public? This time, we are closing the public hearing on item number 5, new business. Commissioners, do we have any discussions after the table is set by Mr. Rich?
Thank you, Chairman. This situation is, right now, we have a very, a great ordinance in residential areas about boats not being in front of the house, and it must be shielded from view, okay, screened from view, I believe is a terminology for boats, trailers, et cetera there. So what in the commercial area, as we're trying to build up, you know, we got that investment on Park 10 lanes, running up to Noble Circle there, and Leisure Time Drive connecting in. We want to make sure that our commercial area looks good and pleasing to the public and all. So what we want to do is make sure that those boats are behind boats, trailers, construction equipment, et cetera, is behind a screen fence there.
Screen fence,
Yes.
clarity, because there is boat storage and stuff back over there, right, that are in chain link fence currently.
Yes, yes. And chain link is available in some situations in the commercial district. Okay? For example, we've got that, we've got the new boat storage place coming in, and theirs is a chain link fence.
Over there.
What?
The one at Noma?
Hmm?
There.
No,
It's all right.
that way.
That way.
That way.
Directions
There's-
mean nothing.
there's
We're inside
Noma
of a
Drive.
building.
So anyway, down at the end of the Nova where the boat launch is, we have one, and then there's one on the south side that's got a chain link. And we've had certain areas that, that have boats stored out there with for sale signs, et cetera, or just storing them there, trailers, campers, some construction equipment, et cetera. Put that behind fences and clean up our commercial area.
Are we grandfathering those facilities that are already existing, that do not have screens on their fences?
No, we're going to ask them to go ahead, after this becomes effective, to go ahead and become in compliance. We're not suggesting, we're trying to clean things up.
No, I
Okay. Good
understand
question.
clearly, but I
Great
just,
question.
because I know,
When will the text be crafted for viewing?
Uh,
The council will see that?
okay, what is this?
Sorry if I missed that.
No,
So I think what Pat's done here is if you look at page 12,
correct.
this camper boat RV storage, it would be included, the same language that is in the residential zones would now apply to C1, C2, PFR, and ADWF districts. Is that correct, Pat?
That is correct. Now, this is for residential. And it is our desire to make the commercial as pretty as the residential is. So it covers those that are 7 feet 6 inches above grade, that exceed that, lawn maintenance equipment, transport, trailers used for transport and construction, recreational vehicles, boats, jet skis, all-terrain. So that brings it in line with what we have in residential. And as we move forward to, hopefully we move forward with the mixed-use designations in our commercial districts, it will make even more sense because you'll have mixed residential and commercial use. So let's get this cleaned up now.
So the new boat and RV storage, I keep thinking it's over there, at the end of Noma,
Mhm.
down by the new
Mhm.
marina.
Correct.
So it's a chain link fence, I think they planted a few crepe myrtles and called it a day. So they're going to need to screen that.
That's not finished yet, so
Right.
I know we're in the process of doing some finals on that. I don't know where the landscape, but no,
Is that public or private entity?
that's a private entity,
Gotcha.
okay?
So landscaping can be the
As a
form of
screen.
screening.
Yes,
It
always.
doesn't have to be, you know.
Screen from
a
view.
solid fence, just
Correct.
screen from view, yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Screen from view from the street and adjacent property.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that either by fence or you do it by landscaping.
Combination.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other comments or questions by the commission? With there being none, regarding new business item number 5, I would ask for a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Commissioner Peters has motion to approve. Could I get a motion to second, please?
I'll second.
Commissioner Raymond seconds. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. No opposed. That goes 4-0 to the city council for review. Next item on the agenda, do we have any unfinished business that needs to be discussed with staff?
Yes, I want to give you updates.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I feel this is important for y'all to see where your work has gone, if you haven't paid attention to the council meetings and not followed it there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say something on the front end. All this was advertised as we were supposed to, Seacoast Echo, on the website, on the bulletin boards at City Hall. There were no adjacent, there's no variances, so we didn't have to public, send letters or put any notice on the properties itself. So we're not required to do that. So let's start with what we have sent, I believe last month, what we sent to the city council for their approval. We did the golf carts, allow the golf carts over I-10. That has been tabled by the council. There were some questions there, and very valid questions there, because we don't know about the signage, what the entrance point was going to be, what the traffic conditions, so we're going to hold off on that until we get some answers on that. Okay. Also tabled the, let's see, what was this? Capiloma Drive. On Capiloma? No, that wasn't it. Let's look at our minutes from last. Oh, the accessory structure, yeah, from Mr. Matthews, that's what it is. Okay, I've already told you about that. Yeah, we're working to do that without a variance there. And then the other item was Mr. Parker on Whispering Branch over in the Oaks with that encroachment. That was taken off the agenda by the council for Mr. Parker to work that out to, we cannot give him permission to build on somebody else's property. So that has to be worked out. So the, it's tabled and that's in the process of being worked out, okay?
That's the one where he built it anyway.
Yeah,
Correct.
yep,
The one that's
Yes.
visible from Melmar.
yes.
Correct,
Right.
yes.
So he's got a few options he is exploring with his POA, and he's due to be back before the council. But he asked for additional time to do that, and the council granted that.
So, that has not been sent back to us. That is, in fact, it wasn't even on the, and I believe they tabled it because it was on the agenda, right? Okay, very good, if my memory serves me, okay. All right, now, from the city council, we have some new items. They have requested we review and revise the tree ordinance. Tree ordinance, yes, tree. They've also asked that we bring all signs, come up with some well, we have the standards for the signs. We have the grandfather effect with those that are not in compliance, and they've been in grandfather. They want us to come up with a drop dead date that they're going to have to replace them by. So we'll work on that. And then the real estate sign ordinance that we passed, they they want us to look at that a little bit more. So we'll be looking at that again.
And again, that was more kind of with design standards. They were, which some of the things that you all weren't tasked with looking at design standards. Y'all were tasked with kind of the date, the time that they can be up. And some of the questions y'all had about the look of the signs, the council did as well, when they were considering y'all's recommendations. So they want to send it back for you guys to dive deeper into that,
Revisit it again.
to revisit it again. So Pat's in the process of advertising all of these to come back before y'all, so.
And then they also want us to review the landscape ordinance. So those are things that will be coming up on the, on future editions here.
Landscape ordinance in reference to commercial landscape or private property landscape?
Both.
I guess my question is, do we have the authority to tell somebody in a private property what kind of landscaping they have?
Well, we do at the time that they build.
That's more
Gotcha.
about the clearing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we do it at the time that they build. Now, once it's built, unless it's a protected tree, we really don't have that issue. But we'll get into all that in much more detail at a future meeting. And then,
Chambers will not be empty.
I think that takes care of unfinished business for me.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Rich. Open for any public comments to non-agenda items.
There are none signed up.
None signed up. No additional public comments. Any comments from the commissioners? Commissioner Sutherland, any comment? Commissioner Raymond, any comment? Commissioner Peters, any comment? Chairperson Brewer, I don't have any comment either. Communications and announcements. The next city council meeting is Tuesday, October the 7th, 2025. The next planning and zoning commission meeting is Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. And with that,
Chairman, Mr. Chairman, I have one announcement to make.
yes, sir.
And it's a sad one for me. Michael Bennett has tendered his resignation to the Planning Commission. We're waiting on a replacement to be appointed by the city council to that. So it's with great sadness that I bring that news to you. I thought Michael was a very good advocate for the city as well as the residents of Diamond Head, and he brought a lot to the table, and I personally will miss him for that. And I thought he did a real good job as commissioner. Wish him well in all his endeavors. So,
Absolutely. Thank you for
You're
updating us
welcome.
on that. Is there a time frame as to when somebody will be nominated to fill that position?
It's in the city council's hands.
Okay. Understood. Any further questions or comments? With that, we will adjourn.
Nope, motion to.
Oh, dang it. Can I get a motion to adjourn, please?
A motion.
Commissioner Peters motions to adjourn. Can I get a second?
I second.
Commissioner Raymond seconds. With that, we shall adjourn.
All in favor?
All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. None opposed. With that, we will adjourn the Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025 meeting of the Planning and Zoning